Good morning. How are you doing? Right. Is anybody with me yet? Let's have a look. Hold on, we've got some comments. Yay! I don't want to be here alone. I'd be a bit lonely. Right. Let's see who is here this morning. I've got somebody with me. Cool. Let me know who's on. I have come from a beautiful walk this morning with my friend Mickey Eves, who's in the group. Hello, Mickey, if that's you. Hello. Lovely walk. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Right. Facebook's telling me to create another event. Hi, Polly. Hi, Jennifer. Lovely to see you. How are you doing this morning? So you might notice I'm wearing green today. I've got green as we are in the heart chakra today, which I'm really excited about. And it's a very special meditation. And we've got somebody else. Hello, hello. So yes, as I was saying, I'm in heart chakra green, and actually this is my Christmas present, this sweater from my mum. So thanks, Mum, if you're listening. I don't have that many green clothes. And even my stone for the heart chakra today is actually a rose quartz. And there's a nice story to this rose quartz because my son, my oldest son, when he was on going the wrong way, when my oldest son was on a school trip to, I want to say Quebec, and he came back and he said, Mum, I bought your quartz. I'm like, oh, thank you. And I wasn't into anything like crystals then. It was my only crystal then. But it was a very special crystal. So that's symbols for me, is the symbol of the heart chakra, because rose quartz also has a connection to that. So, so grateful that you're here. Thank you. The heart chakra. The heart chakra is a biggie. And the reason the heart chakra is a biggie is because, well, there's loads of different reasons actually. The heart chakra actually covers the energy between, covers all of the energy around your heart and also around your lungs. So as you imagine, it's a big, big energetic space, and it holds a lot. And it holds a lot of responsibility, and it also holds a lot of blockages, because any things that come through that hurt our heart, it's there. Anything that's stressing us means very often that we don't breathe deeply, so we don't expand our lungs in the way we need to. So clearing out this chakra, this heart chakra, is a really important task, and it's really important especially at this time of year, partly just because it's the end of the year, partly because of the vibration and the energy that we are currently in. There is so much up-leveling going on at a spiritual level. And it's all about actually living more in an open way, more accepting, more loving, and letting those structures go, but really being who you are, but breathing deeply into the truth of who you are. So that's a little bit about the heart chakra. I'm also going to tell you that it's the connection between, I think I said this last week, is the connection between your lower body chakras and your grounding energy, and then also with your spiritual body chakras. So this is the gateway. So again, you want that to be clear, because you just want a clear flow of energy between the universe and down to the ground. And then what else with your heart chakra? It is the seat of your ability to be loved and to forgive and to love. So that's pretty big, especially within family life. Okay, now the interesting thing about this, and I just reminded myself when I was looking, when your heart chakra is out of balance, one of the ways that shows up is when you feel clingy. So I don't know if there's anything that you feel like you've been clingy to, or that you just need to be around people. That means that your heart chakra is a little bit out of balance, and therefore you could do this clearing today. And lo and behold, you're here. Ah, I'm delighted. Cool. Right, let's just check in if there's any other comments. Who else is here? Hi, Trisha, you wore green today. Bless your heart. Look at you go. Love that. Well done. Polly and Jen, good. I know Mickey's hoping to join us, so I don't know who else is here, but we've got a few joining, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's get started, because I know that it's really important that the fact that you've dedicated the time to be here this morning. I really appreciate that, and I want to be very respectful of that. So as always, I am going to use the rattle. Okay, so I'll take the rattle to get us going, and then there is going to be one other part within the meditation where I will use the rattle. Again, if you don't like it, just try and block it out. It's not there forever. It's just to help you to transition through the places we're going to. Okay, so we've got a lovely, lovely journey this morning, and this journey was one that I was guided on when I did my fire ceremony last week, which was at the eclipse. And then even when I turned up to yoga this week, yoga in the yurt with Erin, bless her heart, if you're here, Erin, as soon as I walked in, the conversation was all about the heart. So it's just perfect timing, as it always is with chakras and clearing and all that good energy stuff. Okay, let's go. So sit or lie down comfortably. Take a lovely deep breath in. And just let that go. And now would be a really good time to close your eyes. And just really be aware, actually, of how your heart and your chest, how your lungs feel right now. Maybe just roll out your shoulders. Just allow some space in there. Nice, big, deep breaths. And let that go. Okay, so what I want you to do, I'm going to take you over the rattle. So I want you just to start, as we normally do, just by taking that beam of light through the top of your head, just opening up the top of your head, allowing that universal light to beam right down, all the way down, down through the top of your head, just down around your head, just calm all those thoughts, down through your throat, and just let it settle right in your heart space. And notice what's there. Okay. And as you notice what's there, I want you to just expand that area. Just think about expanding that area. And as we think about that area, I want you to imagine that there's water. So it could be a lake, the sea, a big, big body of water. And it's just expanding across your whole chest area. Now on the top, this water looks a bit choppy. There's some waves, there's some white caps on the water. But what I want you to do is just to imagine that you're diving straight through the top of that water and straight down into the water. And you go down, 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 diving into the water. And it's a beautiful temperature. It's so relaxing. And it's so peaceful down there. So peaceful as you're diving and you're swimming down under the water. And you can see that there's something deep, deep down that you really, you're just drawn to go and see. So you know that the light is up behind you, up on top of you, coming down from the water. But you're swimming down to where it's deeper and darker. And breathing all the way down. And as you get down there, you can almost see, it could be like a shipwreck. And you can just see the skeletons of this old ship. And you just start swimming around it. And as you start swimming around this old ship, you can see that there's some old structures that have just deteriorated over time, and plants have grown all around the shipwreck. This old structure of this ship, and once it was a beautiful, beautiful, vibrant ship that sailed the seas, and now it's sitting quietly just at the bottom of the sea. Just swim round and explore what's there. And as you explore what's there, you can see that there's just a hint of a light, just something glistening. And even though there's loads of plants and things grown over the ship, there is something right in the heart of that ship that just gets your attention and you want to go and explore. You're just drawn to go and explore more. And as you dive down into the bottom of that ship, you see there's a treasure chest. And with this treasure chest, you can see it's wrapped up in plants, and it's wrapped up with some chains or ties, something like that. But you know that there is something in that treasure chest. You just so compelled to open it. So I'm going to help you get rid of all those chains. I'm just going to use the rattle, and the rattle's going to help you just to release all those chains, and you can just push those chains away. They just, because they've been in the water for so long, they just break away easily, and they just fall to the side, fall away to the side. And that treasure chest is now there, easy for you to open. And as you lift the top of that treasure chest, you lift it up, and you're almost blinded by the light that shines up and out of that treasure chest. It's just golden and silver and sparkly, and this bright, bright light just shines so bright all the way. It engulfs you in this beautiful, beautiful, golden, sparkling, lovely, lovely light, and it's just warm, and it's just this beautiful healing light that's always been there for you. It's always been there for you, but it was just trapped. But now you know that it's the time to just bask in this beautiful light. And then as you look down at the treasure chest, there is something in the bottom of it. So you swim through this light, you swim down through this light, and you reach down and you pick up the one thing that is in that treasure chest, and it's waiting for you. And it's an object or an artifact. It's something there that's for you. So you can take that, you pick up that thing and bring it with you. And now I want you to start swimming to the surface. And you might not know what this thing is for you now or why it's important, but it is, and it's been in there for you all of this time. It's just been bound in so many chains, but you've released all of those now. So swim up to the top, swim up through that beautiful, beautiful light, through the silence of the water, through the bubbles. There's bubbles as you go, and you're swimming all the way to the top of the water. And as you reach the top of the water, it becomes clear to you exactly why you've been given this gift. Because this gift is for you. And as soon as you break through the surface of that water and take the biggest breath that you've taken all day, it becomes clear what that gift is about and what's the message in that gift for you. So now you're above the water, but now it's so peaceful and calm. So peaceful and calm, and that light is still all around you. And as you look down into the water underneath and you see your feet swimming under the water, it's still beautiful, beautiful, crystal clear, sparkling light, bubbles, all there for you because of what you've cleared. So you come to the top of the water with your gift. And now you come out of the water with your gift and you come back into your heart space. And that body of water just disappears. But you know it's always there if ever you need it. You can always go and swim in that beautiful body of water whenever you need it. But right now, just come right back into your heart space. Breathe deeply. Just enjoy that clarity, enjoy that gift, and enjoy that message. Take the deepest breath. Breathe out through your mouth. And let everything go. Take one deep breath in. Enjoy that beautiful light that's just emanating all around your chest. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. So, Who is willing to share what they got on their journey? What was the gifts that came through? What were the gifts that came through? And welcome back, and just be gentle with yourself as you come back into the space today. Because clearing your heart is a beautiful, beautiful process. And there's a lot to be cleared, because there always is. Okay, what have we got? Have we got any comments coming through? Who is happy to share what they got, what your gifts were today? Jewel encrusted hand mirror. Beautiful. That's lovely. New baby. Oh, Mickey, that's fabulous. Tricia, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know you needed it today, didn't you? That's so beautiful, Mickey. And is anybody, oh, thanks, Jen. And is anybody happy to share the message or the lesson that that gift has brought to you today? And I'm just sitting, waiting patiently, because it's a big meditation. It was for me. I did this over a longer period of time. As I say, last Friday, sitting in front of the fire. And what I realized is I'd sat in meditation for so long last Friday, and it was exactly what I needed. So is anybody happy to share their lesson? And if not, that's okay. Totally understand. Or if you want to share it with me privately, or you just want to journal about it, that's a great idea too. There are always lessons being delivered to us, being shared with us from our energy centers within our body. But the heart is such a unique, special one, because the heart is so, just going to come both to those, the heart, we hold so much in and we protect it so strongly. Okay, so let's look at these comments coming through. I found a crystal ball and a mirror, and the word Akasha was coming through. Oh, fantastic. Awesome. And Kira, the answers I seek, no matter how deeply I dive or dig, I am the answer. I am safe, I am love, I'm right now with purpose. Oh my goodness, ladies, you're going to make me cry. So, so beautiful. And thank you for sharing with us. I really hope that you got everything you needed from the meditation today and more. I'm so grateful to be here with you and to have taken you on this journey, as I say, that I went on last week. And I sat in meditation for such a long time, and I've never really, been taken to a ship before, but it was so clear and so special that I knew I needed to share it with you today. So welcome. Thank you, Mickey. So I'm going to let you all go and get on with your day. If you want to share about this in the group or to message me, if you've got questions that come up afterwards. So, okay. So Polly, you know what? I'm actually going to have a DM with you afterwards if you've got time, because I'd love to give you a little bit more support, if that would be helpful, because you were open enough to share that what's going on. So I would love to give you some support if I can. So thank you so much for being on the meditation today, for being live, for joining in and allowing yourself to go exactly where you needed to go. And I will, and so, yeah, what I'm going to do is probably to end this live video, and then I will carry on. I can carry on with the chat, or actually, no, you know what? I'll answer these questions because you're here now. And then what I will do is I'll just delete this part from the recording, or not. See how we go. Okay, so let me answer the questions. Okay, so Polly, what I'd love to do, if you've got time afterwards, and let me know, you can DM me if you want, and or private message me as you do on Facebook. And if you need any more support, I'm very, very happy to do that with you today. Kira, thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed that. Mickey, the purpose of the rattle is a really good way to break state and to journey. The sound, especially when you work with it a lot, just like drums, you can get very anchored to it. And also the rattle is a shamanic tool that is fantastic for moving energy. So especially when we're breaking through blocks or we're moving through the body, the rattle is a really good way to take your mind off the other noises that are going on. And of course, as I say, there is that shamanic energy. It's one of the major shamanic tools that I ever use. It's so powerful and can be used to clear chains. It can be used to clear whatever visions come up in our shamanic journeying. But it's also just a good way to get us to where we need to go. Does that answer the question? I hope so. And Trisha, thank you. You're so welcome. I hope it's been helpful today. And any more questions? I can stay. If there's any more questions, I'm very, very happy to answer. And if not, then that means the energy and Facebook has come to a very natural end. And that's perfect, just as it is. Okay. Fantastic. Right, you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for showing up live. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. If you haven't signed up to get these through the email, please do, because it means that you've got these to use anytime you like. And I think Michelle posted in the group earlier, do we have to go through them? Oh, hi, Leslie. Thanks, Jen. You're so welcome. You can go, so Michelle asked a question, said, do we need to go through them in order? The first time you do them, especially if you haven't really done much energy work, I'd say go through them in order. But if not, you can always just go back to the email and go back to the page, and you can go back into whichever one you really resonate with, or if you feel like you're called to a particular one or called to a particular color, then that's the way that you need to go today. And that's the level of clearing that you need to do today. I am going to post, there's 3 more, and I'm just thinking about the weeks with Christmas. I might do 2 and then 1, so we get them in before Christmas. See how we can do that. But if you've signed up, then it means you've always got access to that page, and they'll come through automatically each week. So you've got them if you need them over the Christmas break as well and into the new year. Really, really good way to just clear the slate so that you go into the new year feeling refreshed and a little bit less knocked around, because some of us are feeling a bit like we're in a washing machine right now. Mickey saying, is the email posted in the group? It is, but I will also post it after this just to make it easier. So you can sign up. The sign up link, yeah, absolutely. I'll post it in the group just after this. And that way it's easier to sign up. So you've got access to them all the time. Okie dokes. Right, I'm going to end there. Thank you so much. So lovely to see you. Have an awesome weekend. And I shall see you next week at the same time. And I look forward to it. Lots of love. Thanks for being here. Bye.